Hello everyone, hello, my name is Dev Zoran and welcome back to the Necromancer's Tale. So, yeah, last when we left off was pretty much the, what should I say, a character creation, and a little bit we saw how, well, the beginning of the story. So let's see, journal, yes, nice, lovely book. Yeah, about that. Yeah, my father appeared to die drinking too much whiskey. I've never seen whiskey in the house, so let's actually let's go check on the back of the house, because that was the place where our father was found. Here. I think I missed this last time. A mess of whiskey bottles laying scattered on the ground beneath the battered bush. So this was where my father was found. Ah, skill check. You're making a skill check. It's a level 3 knowledge check. This will means you need to have 3 levels in knowledge to pass it. If your skill is less than 3, you can't spend points from your skill pool to make up the balance. Your skill pool refills at the start of each chapter. Oh, so basically, that's interesting. Spend 0 skill points because we have 3. We have pretty good noggin. I didn't recall my father being a whiskey drinker. Then I spot small key, half buried in the dirt. It must have been fallen from my father's pocket when he was here. I will put it in my bag. Excuse me. Oh, did I check this already? There's a bucket. I think I did. Well, someday we will find Il Merchant. So,
can I help you, my lord?
Yes, you can. There was more. Tell me more about the financial issues we're having. I cannot say much, but as I'm still not clear on it all myself, your father, it seems to have managed to run down his finances. Yes, while alive, he was keeping things going, though just enough to mask it for me. When things settled more, and with your permission, I will begin to go through the finances in his office to make sense of the situation. I absently nodded in agreement as I consider what my father had done. Perhaps I should look through these documents in my father's office. I bid him the farewell, and yep, we are gonna adventure forth to the father's office, cause something really fucking shady is happening here. Yep, my parents' bedroom. Even now I felt like a violation. Like a violation to be here. I don't care. My father's dead and my mother has amnesia or something like that. Alzheimer or some weird mental disease. My father's study, where he spent most of his time. Yes, it was his doom. There's a book. It looks like there was something up there. I could probably reach it with a stretch. Agility level 1, yes. Macbeth. Inside there was an undressed letter from my father. I clearly intended to send it but never would. Oh man, you owe me a debt, and I intended to collect it a week hence. I warn you neither to disappoint nor shortchange me. Oh, something I hate when people write this font. The result of either would be most unpleasant for you. ZVE. Yes, I've put it away. My father's desk piled maps, writing scatters across it. It seems as messy in the later life, as I recall. Let's examine the papers. It was a scatter of personal and academic papers. My father was not, to my memory, a practicality learned man is so hard. It's 7:21 in a.m. when I'm recording this, and it's so hard to talk. So I was surprised to see writings from Zosimos, D. and Paracelsus. I could make out no discernible pattern in what my father had been researching. Okay, so maps, up-to-date charts from the known world, and sketching of the local areas with various nearby tombs marked out. Any of those tombs might hold great power to summon bones. Magic? Oh, hey, that's our mother. Mommy, I'm just going through things. Search for details for the matters of financial. After Albrecht mentioned the family affairs, I ignored the other texts and focused on a ledger showing my father's expenses. Things were bleaker than I expected, and I could understand why Albrecht decided to cut back on the staff. With my father alive, he could have held things together, certainly, but what were a butler and my mother to do with that loss of income? Nothing. Perhaps in those... where did all this money go? Where had all his money gone? The ledger showed it bleeded out, but where? But where? Perhaps one of those books he had been looking for a way to turn lead into gold. There were also some letters on the desk, notes of demanding payment, or else stood out. I was shocked to see my father was in debt to someone shady sort, but given his finances, I understood at least. Yeah, so we have the key. Let's see if it goes over here. The key, I need to find the key. I think I have a key. There we go. A bottle of port. Given my early findings, I would have expected a whiskey. Or a brandy. Maybe. Perhaps he kept this stash elsewhere. There didn't seem to be much else in his interest in the drawer. Oh, what do you mean? There's a strange trinket, there's a bottle of port, a ring, a pokey poke, a belt, and leather gloves, and I shall take the... Okay. So... let's see.
Can I help you, my lord?
Anything else over here? No. When did we get a black cat? A new arrival since I last saw him. Oh, that annoying creature. It turned up only recently and started pestering us. I would have to driven the beast away, but your mother insisted on feeding it. Well, it's a good thing to have a cat. I have questions about my father's death. Who found him? The groundskeeper found him as began his morning chores. Anticipating on my next question, Albert cuts me off. Nikos is not here. He no longer works for the family. Why not? Perhaps this discussion best left for now. In a brief, with your father's passing on the family's finance and affairs are unstable. Oh yeah, so this is the thing again, yeah. Okay. I would love to know more about funeral, but no. Do we have anything? Anything else? I should find Nick. What? Hey, hold on there a minute. My father pin. Okay, I need to search for clues. I should find out how. Okay. Before anything else, I need to talk over again my mother and learn what I can. Okay. And no, mother is not in a
Can
condition
I
of
help you, my lord?
talking. Why was the funeral so soon after his death? Surely they could have been waited another day for me to arrive. There was no word that you would be arriving, and your uncle was worried that the shroud would try to take the body. Shroud? I had thought that all the worshippers of the Lich would have been taken care of by now, but clearly that was not the case. Given your father's part of the war, his corpse would have been made a valuable trophy. Do they have ability to raise dead? I thought it was lost with the Lich. It is hoped so, but the precipitation that they are waiting. Hope for a new Death Lord to rise. Taking the body would be more gesture of resistance. I'm surprised that the members haven't been chased down by now. Your uncle has tried, but they are hard to find. They don't advertise themselves, do you understand? Hey, we're from a dark cult. How's it going? Hi. Like that. Then, what makes him so sure there are any left? God damn it, I can't speak. There, for many mortals who fought on the Lich's side in the war, not all were found. Your uncle believes those who survived are out there, waiting. Why would anyone living pledge themselves to an undead sorcerer? It is hard to say. For some, this life isn't enough. I suppose they want for more. Or maybe they just want to see others suffer. But I speculate. Sure. Albert, my father had taken to drinking whiskey in his later years. It is hard to say. I was never ordered to buy any, and he only drank wine with his meal. But I would not know what he had been gifted over the years, or was kept into his studies. Mother? Oh yeah, I think we already saw this on the last episode. Yeah. Has there been a doctor here? No, but there's nothing doctor can do. Devzarin. Oh, God damn it, I hate when there's no space. Sorry, Master Devzarin. Oh, please just call me Daddy. No, don't. No. Nobody calls me that. Except my daughter. Okay, well, that's that. Autosaving? Why? Why did you autosave? My mother was looking at this. Okay.
Any day now.
Okay, yeah, you were
Any
talking through the
day.
door. Sure. Can we go now to the town? Ah. Oh, I resolved to stay in the Marnes months for the time to assist my mother. Okay. A while I would seek answers for my father's death, something that it was not adding up. So now we can go to the city. Ah.
It is you! Oh, I saw the carriage pull up and hoped.
Oh dear. Dietrich, my childhood friend, he was his demeanor was cheerful as ever, and as obvious considering
It is
circumstances.
good to see you. How are you?
After a moment, the penny dropped.
Well, yes, of course. The funeral. Terrible
Yeah.
thing. I was at it. Shame you weren't. You would have liked...
Stop rambling, old man. Oh, good man. I don't know if he's old, but...
Well, yes.
Dietrich, you old fool, you haven't changed a bit. He laughed and tension was cut.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here I am years after seeing you and I'm no different. Foot and mouth, first opportunity.
Not like you. You're a man of the world now. A diplomat, I'm told. Yes. It is I. Yes, I'm working on a short-term work here now, though.
Well, there are plenty of offerings about the place. I'm sure you'll find something.
Yeah, let's hope.
Look, meet me for a drink in Garnett's Tavern later, and we'll have a right proper catch-up.
Okay. I look forward to it. Do you have any ideas where I might find employment? Actually, yeah, that is a good thing. It was lovely to meet you again, Derek. I have to leave for now. See you again in the evening. Actually, where's the tavern?
Yeah, sorry. You won't know it yet. She only bought it last year. It's the tavern on the other side of the river. Across the bridge at the marketplace. Here,
Okay.
I'll mark it on your map.
Thank you. I didn't know I have a map with me. Do you have any ideas where I could find employment?
Try the docks, maybe?
Okay.
Or, try over at the academy. There's a school there and I think they're a teacher short.
Usually academy means that is a school, you dumb idiot. He scratches his head thoughtfully.
Oh, yes. I saw a sign outside Garnett's this morning. Take a look at that. It might be a job advert.
Yeah, it might be. I might be a good tavern girl.
Someone
Diplomat.
such as you who specialises in fancy talk might even enjoy working in such a place.
Tavern, really? I'm a diplomat.
Yeah, I'll mark them all on your map.
Thank you. I'll see you evening. I'm also... I did a recording and then, well, it kind of got... it didn't went well, in my opinion, and that's why I started a new one. There was supposed to be another person over here.
Can I help you, my lord?
No. Show all options. Oh. Okay. It was what you expected. A grand, even spoken soldier's guard. Your uncle spoke the cremation. Once the ashes were gathered, they were marched through the city. The crypts were cleared and his remains were placed in the family vault. If the ghoul chased out any indication, his ghost would have suitable fight should God see fit. Okay. A hint of pride showed across his face. Then the honorable burial possible. The most honorable burial possible. Your uncle was commissioned a statue for the town center. Nasatia Massin have been hired for the task. And at no small cost. Of course, where did our money go? The name meant nothing to me, but Albrecht seemed feeling her work was befitting my father's memories. Okay. Can we discuss the household finances further? My lord. How did things get so bad? Did father not have military pension and independent investments? He did. I must be honest though, I was never privy to your father's financial matters. I can only summarize that he had substantial expenses unknown to me. Surely we could sell off some items to help through this time period. Indeed, and I'm already making inquiries. If you would please to be patient, my lord. I hope to obtain a proper price for some our paintings and other items. Could we not speed up the process? With respect, we are currently managing to feed ourselves and are not such a haste as to accept inappropriate price. Okay. How long will it take? Perhaps 2 months. Oh my freaking god, dude. My lord, a dealer is traveling from Cannig to access our art collection. Oh my freaking god. What about some of father's wine collection? I'm making inquiries already, but if you are in a dire need, you could make your own. Oh, yeah, no, I have some items, but I think there was something under Let's see, what's this? Time of day, afternoon. Currently, no. You cannot currently advance time. Yeah. Let's go and see how Mother sleeps. Mother trashed around in a restless sleep, murmuring indesperably as a cold-wetted sock. Okay. Here's a soap. Well, seems there's nothing in here, so... Let's adventure to the city. Jamal? Jamal cannot be talked. Luba? No. I'm traveling around a bit. See if there's like person of interest or anything. Map. Oh. Okay, that's the on Elstrick. Oh, I think that's the crypt. It's the academy, barracks, dockyard. Where am I? Oh, I'm over here. Okay. Cemetery, that sounds lovely. Dead Man's Gate, the academy, hospital, graveyard. Yes, let's travel there. Let's travel there and see if we can find something dark side. This is the most smallest. Yeah, okay. Harbor Master, do you have anything to work? It's locked. Of course it's locked. What's going on here?
You don't talk about a man's wife like that.
Good punch, Darius.
I said nothing.
Ramon, the man with mustache. Orr!
My face.
Oh, me face.
Stop this! Stop this right now! What are you idiots doing?
He said my wife.
Tell me, do you see crates around you? The crates waiting to be loaded onto the boats? It was rhetorical. I don't care why you're fighting. I care why you're fighting on my time.
Oh, wow. The workers were silent for now, no doubt fearing that this was another rhetorical question. I suspected it was not.
Silence deafens me. Gods, what I'd give for a competent worker. Back to work! All of you! Expect today's wages to be short. cover my loss of earnings from this idiocy.
The foreman left to muted garblings from the crowd as they returned to work themselves. I wonder if this comment was competent to workers was a real or just angry words. Hey man, I would like to talk to you. Okay. Sir, what is your... Huh? Ramon, the man with mustache. The man's handsome face was swollen and bloody, and he inhaled sharply as it's touched. Hello there. That was quite unfortunate incident. My name is Devzaran.
Hello to you too. I am Ramon.
Oh, good. He reached out his hand and warmly shook my own. Where do I find the harbor master?
He is in his office, and today I would not be served well. For our fighting has made me angry.
Okay. Why would you bring me to him? I wish to ask about work in the
My
harbor.
friend, I cannot go anywhere right now. Darius split my lip and loosened the tooth.
Oh my god.
Barely stand to
Fancy
shouting
best.
when my head does not ache.
If I bring you some medicine, will you introduce me? His face can't control as he looked at me. His shoulder slumped as he slighted.
Few friends right now. So, yes, I would repay your kindness. There is an apothecary near the marketplace, over this side of the river. Thank you.
Okay. Apothecary, where are you? Apothecary. Apothecary, I need medicine. What? Who are you, Benza Bonanza?
Welcome, dear and kind sir,
Bozenza.
and 1,000 kindnesses on you for visiting my humble store. Whatever ails you, wounds, illnesses, or maladies of a more private nature,
Oh,
I am here
yeah, give
to
me
help.
Viagra. I need some supplies for a wounded man. He was roughed up in a brawl. I told the apothecary in full extent of Ramon's injuries, and she gathered some medical. 15 crowns. I gurgledly paid her the exorbitant fee. You bitch. Have you seen Halen the herbalist? I have not. He hasn't called in for supplies in several days. Could try his shop. It is a place on the main road between the marketplace and the north gate. I know not the location on my map. His house. Near at the residence of the keep. I want to see what you... I
As
want to
you
see...
wish.
Okay, thank you. What do you have? Mushroom. Okay, a jar, burn salve, lavender, mistletoe. It's not Christmas yet. Mortar and pestle. So there is actually, it seems that there is like a... I hope there is a alchemy system in this game. I really do hope. And now we get back to the dockyard. Hey there. I got your herbs. I have the medical supplies.
Thank you, friend. I appreciate your help. Give me time to dress my wounds, and then I shall bring you to meet the harbor master.
Thank you. Now bring me to the harbor master. Oh, it's automatic. Okay. With the cap in hand, Ramon brought me into the harbor master's office. The room was more basic than expected. Behind a large desk, the old man I saw on the docks was bent over in a numerous ledger.
Hello.
Excuse me, Mr. Oman. Might have a word. Oman? I wonder, was this the same Oman who was indebted to my father? The man behind the desk didn't raise to me thus. Instead, he continued to flick through his book, making notes as he went. What is it? This man wishes to speak to you about work on the docks. Does he now? What is the young lord's name? As he spoken, the harbor master gestures Ramon to leave. The Venetian, yes, we're gonna go with Venetian. The Venetian Venetian bowed and slightly hurried out. For fuck's sakes. I am Devzaren van Elstrik, son of Ziegel and Julian. No, we're just gonna go straight to the face. You owe us money. We need that money now. He put back his quill and looked at me. Nobleborn, eh? I gathered you're due inheritance now? Inheritance, no? What need have you for real work? My previous work has left me somewhat less fit than I would desire. I want to... yeah. Oh, that's actually... I want something more vigorous and keep myself back on shape. Trust is increased at -5. He seems unimpressed. Ah, for fuck's sake. Well, there's work here for you. You're able for it. I won't pay near what you are used to, though you might want to think about before accepting. You can find me here when you have made your decision. Okay, sure. Before we do anything of that, we're just gonna go check on Halen. If he's at home. I knocked the driver's door, but there's no answer. I just turned away. A weak noise came inside. Call back tomorrow. Call back tomorrow, not at all. I have a fever. I don't buy that. I don't buy that at all. So what time of the day is right now? It's afternoon. Okay. Let's see, the academy. Let's go see if there's... A group of children was playing outside the school. They looked more unkept than I recalled, even from my poorer classmates.
You looks just like Master Lucas.
Oh, well, thank you, Peter. Lucas van Elstrik, you mean?
You know the schoolmaster? Of course he does.
Child who spoke was older than others. A girl, perhaps 12 years. She sat back and watched the others, and they heed when she spoke. You know me then?
Just got me into the ground is all. Your father, he's the one what died yesterday.
Yeah, that what died, yeah. Yeah, it was a thing, not a person. He died a few days ago. The funeral was yesterday, yes.
Sorry. My father died way back before I was born.
Oh. Pat. I didn't know what to say to that. I regarded the child and felt something brushing my side. A short-haired boy jumped back, pulling his hand away from my pocket. I tried to grab him, but he was already dodged back too far and ducked away from me. You boy, what are you doing?
I wasn't doing nothing. It wasn't me. I never... Nick, stop that! I'm sorry. I'll make sure Nick tells Father Huber about this in his confession.
Who are you children?
We're just kids. Or we're school kids is all. Just waiting on a new teacher for lessons.
Guilty level 2. Yeah. Offense? The older kids scowled at the one who let's
What of it? We're as good as any kids. You ask Master Lucas.
I don't need you. I can tell you from now. I can tell just from talking to you. Bright children. One and all. Yay, +5. Trust. She seemed pleased with herself, and a palpable wave contentness washed across the to gather the children. What's this talk of a new teacher?
Old one quit. Father haven't run away to do kisses forever.
The crowd started giggling, then the making of kissing noises. I thought the time to ask was about something else. Fetch the schoolmaster for me, will you? Won't you?
We'd love to, but we're so hungry. We don't get much to eat. Only what the school can spare, and that ain't much. If we had some food, that'd give us the energy to fetch the schoolmaster. Surely it would.
You cheeky little... Spend 2 points to order her. Oh yeah, nonsense. Fetch me the... Now and he won't hear your insolence. Yep. Okay, a little bit rude, but... Yeah. You...
Cousin, I
Cousin.
am delighted to see you.
Ah,
Though
cousin.
I only wish it were under better circumstances.
Yes. It was strange to see my cousin after so much time, doubtfully to see him working as a schoolmaster. I had gathered from my correspondence while away that he had not followed his father's into politics or the military, but I had not expected this.
So, what can I do for you, dear cousin?
Dear cousin. I hear you're planning to check on your teacher here.
I am. It might not be up your alley.
I don't
but
care.
If you're interested, I would be happy to give you a chance. Think on it, cousin, and come back to me. I could certainly use a trustworthy hand with my work here.
You're the schoolmaster now.
Yes. Can you believe it? It was about as far as I could get from father without actually running away.
I'm happy for you. I am too. Most of the time. Sometimes this lot provoes too much for me, and I rethink my choices. Though. Shut up, phone. Said cheerfully and with a friendly head shake in the children's direction. They responded with childish rebellion, a stuck-out tongue here, and nonsensical whooping there. I could tell that they liked him. And he them. Oh, that's... Sorry, had to put my phone on silence. That's really lovely. I wish to ask about... I think I would go with teacher because Yeah, I would go with teacher. I wish to ask you about my father's funeral. A different tone overtook the conversation then. Not just one of sorrow, for it was that, but also sadness, one that seemed deeper than I thought. That was warranted, if you could believe such a thing.
Of course, cousin. A truly sad affair. I am so sorry you missed it. I pleaded with father to wait. I knew you would come. But he couldn't be talked with. He was sure the Shroud had ill intentions towards your father. He has feared them gravely since the war. Obsessively so.
What was the last time there was word of the Shroud? Truthful, I don't know. In the tavern, late at night somebody will mention seeing people move through the graveyard nights before, and there have been rumors of bodies going missing on undermanned grims. But the Undertaker and the guards, despite these claims, I think they're a part of the cult, were little officially declared, so it's hard to really know. Really hard to really know. Okay. Would you have any idea why the herbalist would be performing autopsy and not the doctor? That is strange. I do recall military skirmish with nearby bandits recently that went poor. poorly. Perhaps the surgeon had their hands tied with the wounded from that. Certainly, I can't see Father rushing ahead by any means to get Zelig cremated before whatever ill fate envisioned came to be. What do you think the shroud would do? Who can really say? Certainly he was seeing his fair share of what can be done with necromantic magic, and whether you believe they could actually do it. Trapping your father's soul or reanimating his body would certainly be a coup for them. I'm sorry, this was distasteful of me. All I'm saying that whatever he feared was rational or not, I can understand him having it. You have lots of questions, cousin. Do you suspect something? I do, cousin. I won't trouble you with my concerns. No, I just wish to get a picture of my father's final days. I only wish I would have been able to make it back in time. Yeah, we're gonna be so truthful. Well, be careful. If you are correct that something strange is afoot, then whoever is behind it likely keep an eye on you. Change the topic. You still in need of a teacher? Yes, I am. Does this mean you want to take the job? There was also a job on the docks. Consider I could continue my research taking this, of course. It would condole my... I would... Let's say, if me, which I don't have, a academical background, I would be gladly a teacher. Even though the salary wouldn't be about that good or anything else. I've decided to take upon your offer. Wow, the time is just flying by. Okay, it's sundown. You cannot advance time. Really? I'm delightful. Look at us, cousins following the same path as each other. Just like our fathers did. But oh, so different paths. Please call in to the school in the morning. You can start your lesson. Ooh, that's gonna be so fun. The evening was closing on me. It was probably time to go meet Dietrich at the Goblet Tavern. Oh, nice that you have the hangman's... the noose thing. Tavern. Where was the tavern? Oh, there. I think it was over here. Yeah, Garnet's Tavern, huh? There was a sign out on front. If you can read this, we want to hire you. Ah, no. No, I already have a job. Sophia.
You're back?
Hey!
This is it's been a few years. And you have gotten so... handsome.
I know. Green's face falls serious
I heard
then.
of your father's passing. Terrible thing, but it won't overshadow my joy at seeing you.
Tell me, what have you been since... I'm investigating my father's death, Sophia. Something doesn't add up. Oh, really? Oh, that's terrible. I'm afraid that I cannot tell you anything. Of course. I barely knew the man and certainly did not move in his circles. Even if those times I visited your house as a child, Devzarin, I swear he never said a single word to me. Tell me, what have you been?
Oh, this and that. I never really settled on anything, being honest.
You were going to be an artist the last time we met.
Yes, I was.
She shrugged dramatically and
I
started...
didn't manage to sell many, I'm afraid. I'm not cut out for it, it seems.
We'll talk later again. Yeah?
Hello.
Uh,
Oh, this and that. I never really settled on anything.
What about acting?
Being honest.
uh,
All
twirl.
the world's a stage, and the men and women merely players. Well, yes, I fear my stage career started and ended in my school days.
Nah.
The pinnacle was when I understudied as Hermia in a production of A Midsummer Night's Dream that ran in the northern provinces 2 summers ago. We even performed for Queen Oka.
No, that's good.
Well, at least my troupe did. I didn't tread the stage in many performances, I'm afraid.
Hmm.
I probably spend too much
smiles
time
really
in
fully.
garnets these days.
We'll talk later again. So...
Join me for a drink.
Ah, Devzoran! I can't right now.
Suit yourself.
Yeah. Adenzo. That's Garnet. Ramon! Hey, Ramon!
Hello.
Hello again, Devzaran. My friend, the guardian angel. How's your face? It's been better, thanks to you. Please, you must allow me buy you a drink. I nodded, happy to take up for his offer. With a smile on his face, weaved over the server who promptly delivered us each drink. This does not repay your kindness, but it is a start of sorts. Are you still... things still troublesome at the docks? Yes, I fear that they will be that away for a while. Those working at the docks are not entirely happy with their lot in life. They feel powerless. They need scapegoat. I really don't know why it is. Why is it me? I have it as bad them. Bleh. I just can't read. Worse because it's at least they are jovial with one another. I'll leave you to a drink. Please sit with me one moment. Okay. Where are you from? From Venus. Beautiful Venus. Thought I fear that it does not make me popular here. Ooh, yeah. Why did you leave Venus? I had a hurry. In a hurry, please do not pry, sir. I think he was in a... Oh, good talk, man. Good talk. I need to find another person. Huh? A man? This man was trying to convince his wife about some crazy money-making scheme involving steam-powered engines. She did not seem impressed. Okay, well, good try. Where's my friend? A noble man out of the evening with a woman half of his age. They were arguing about something other involving his wife. Okay, that's good. Oh, there's Diedrich. Ah. And there's
Hello.
Irvine. Ah, there you are. Come in, join me on a drink. As I sat with him, he called Garnet to bring over 2 drinks. Any luck with the work either? I found something else. Do tell. Teacher, I took on teach at the orphans with my cousin Lucas. Noble work. I wish you well with it. That's the same building I worked in. So if there's anything I can do, please let me know. So tell me how you landed the job. Well, I can believe he did that. When her father found out, he chased Philip out of the town. Poor chap had to find work over in Mentok and stay the winter. Good old Phil. Philbert, so tell me, how have you been? Me? Where to start? Your grandmother, is she well? Nah, Nan, she good. She's good. I mean, she's bedridden most of the time, but she's in a good spirit. She would love to see you. And I her, once I get settled in. We'll arrange something. I'll drink to that. Okay, we get more trust. And when he dropped, there was an almighty crack. We all thought his neck must have been torn clean off, but then another crunch, and then the crossbeam torn from the gallows on the main floor. Fell on the floor. Father Olivier declared it's an act of God. So your uncle revoked the death sentence and sold him the privateer in the Queen's employ to work off his debt. They set sail within the week. Nobody's heard of him since. The gallows just snapped. Termites. Folk recon the privateers set them on it days before they get intruders. Tales have come back of him doing same over in Venus too. The thought of Venus did spat. Oh my God, how much does this man talk? Dear Jesus. I followed up the procession on the edge of town. Gone up to the front, right by the shield hall wall there. Saw the chase the ghoul out, and that's all. I bribed the mortuary with a bottle of schnapps to let me sit on the wall that night. I drank the bottle and stuffed myself as I watched the little grey buggers silk back into the crypts. Okay. Was there anything strange problem with the shroud or the likes? He laughed. The shroud? Of course not. I'm pretty sure by now the shroud is nothing more than just a handful of spooks old men meeting up in one another's house to wish they were dead. If any still exist, at the best they turned up to watch Zeke's burial and wish it was theirs. That beer is gonna be right through me. I'll be back in a moment. Okay. Oh, we are getting drunk. Oh God. I tried to sign up, only your father wouldn't allow it. He said it was because I was only 13, but I knew the other boys allowed to join the effort. They needed numbers and fast. In truth, I was glad you turned me away. I doubt I would have survived. Barely survived as it was here. He went quiet then. Do you think they're in here? I don't follow. Person. Their soul. Do you think somewhere down deep they're still inside when a dead person rises again? I had an encounter with one. I could sworn that he recognizes me, gave me the time I needed to run. For a guard to came and he trailed off again. I'm sure his soul rests safely in the heavens. I guess we'll never know. Well, I say never, but someday. What happened? I don't know. Let's change the subject. The Lich War. The war always sending me to dark places. He paused for a moment and then, You're lucky you were sent away. We both stared silently at our drinks. Look, sorry. Let me get you another drink, eh? Diplomat. So, suddenly I am at dinner with Tsar's cousin, Misha, and nobody else has turned up. I can see why. He's a strange individual, with colorful entourage with other envoys had made their excuses to avoid dining here. But this was my first time meeting him, and well, I hadn't known any better. The food was plentiful and varied, with the wine poured like water. We exchanged pleasantries and swapped tales from our countries. He was polite and seemed interested in anything I said. Then, as the last course was hided away, the pot was being poured. He said, "Since it is just the two of us, would you like to see something interesting?" And then he snapped his jacket open and showed me the 8 packs that he had on his stomach. Ooh. He called an older lady with a covered face. She came and sat between us, and she spoke in a language I've never heard yet, as if I understood her clearly. A quiet child, laden down with the gargoyle made with a cheese-worked crucifix, was taken out to join us. No, I'm gonna take this. She took out a black lacquered box and opened it. Inside was a silk wrap, which she opened and revealed a set of cards. Tarot cards. That was what I thought. And they sort of were divination cards. Of a kind, but they didn't seem to be tarot. I did not know any major arcana that I could recognize, nor wands, coins, cups, or swords. Through the cards had no writing or numbers, so maybe they were art style that threw me. It was all dark, with the image carved in blue and gold, almost like normal image inverted. So much talking, dear God. Anyway, in short, the deck was odd. I was comfortable looking at it as she fanned it out before her and told me to pick 3. I was going to lean over and tap them, but as I looked at the cards, she dropped her middle finger down on them, as if crushing a fly, and slid them towards. The first one she revealed by flipping the right side over. It was an impossibly complex spider web that I could follow and understand perfectly. The golden spider in the middle looked to be in control from one angle and drowning from the another. The second card she slid her thumb under, turned it from left to right. It was a detailed drawing of a brain as I ever seen, but separated into 4 parts, each quarter drawn and colored differently. The final card was turned to reveal 9 skulls, with daggers through their eyes, in a way that worked them along all together to form what looked like a larger skull. This card was reversed. I don't know if it was good or bad. Unlike any readings I have heard of, she made no effort to explain or intercept with. We all just sat there a while and looked at the 3 cards. After a while, presumably when she thought I had enough time to figure it all out, she nodded at Misha and myself and dropped the cards and left. I understood bits of it. I think I'm hoping to discover something that makes the rest click on places. I could be a cocky person and be like, oh, I knew everything that was about. I confidently knew. Yep, we'll just be a cocky person. Misha didn't speak to me after she left. He just stared where the cards were. I meekly excused myself and went to bed. Thought I did not sleep that night. I really didn't know why. Go on then, tell There's everyone. I didn't even notice. There was just so lots of people over there. Go on then. Tell us another one. Yes, stories of your travels are so exotic. And odd, mate. They are bloody odd. It's been a good catching up. Let's do this again soon. Yes, of course. Oh, Divzaran, it's so good to have you home. Yes, I know, no. If you excuse me, I'm gonna hobble back to home. It was late. The time for me to head home and sleep off those drinks. Okay, let's... Actually, we could just scramble a bit and see the town. A premature hint lit upon which I understood my father memorial statue was to sit in. Let's go through the city. Wheel right. Anything? Yeah, not in this graveyard. I think it's the Dead Man's Gate would be a good thing to go. Yeah, let's just survive to home. A lot of bats. Dear God. As I approached the door, I could hear raised voices coming from the inside. Please, Julian, you must take it. The potion helps, you know this. No, I don't know you. I don't know you. I entered to see my mother in distress. Condolences cards scattered around her. A dying fire glintering off the tears on her face, she screamed at Albridge. He was beside her, a worried look on his face, holding a bottle, offering to it. You're not Zelig. Where is my husband? Zelig. Julian. Zelig is dead. The funeral was yesterday, don't you remember? Liar. Get out of my house. Zelig. I decided to help him. Mother, it's me. Devzaran, is that you? When did you get home? Get this man out of our house. Albrecht? He's our steward. Has been with the family since before father was born. You know him. What he says is true. Father is dead. I returned to home for the funeral. We spoke earlier, don't you remember? We did? Maybe I do know this man. Albrecht, you look older. He smiled softly, realizing that perhaps this was a dance that they have done many times before. I think the same thing each time I look in the mirror, Juliana. Come, drink this. Zelig made it for you, remember? She nodded sheepishly and looked at the bottle. As soon as she drank it, her agitation washed away. There, sleep well, Juliana. I must... She passed away almost immediately. She was comfortable, placing a pillow behind her head and dripping blanket over her. What was that you gave her? A moment passed. He paused a moment, answering. A tonic of sorts. Your father made it for her to take. It started years ago, after you went off for schooling. No, wait, it was little before you went. Your mother, well, bless her soul, she was never quite the same after you were born. Your father concocted this to help her. And it did. But she was still unable for you. Absent often, and well, I digress. It's been working less since he died. She's more lost, confused, you noticed, I assume. She seemed... she seemed at odds. Yes, I was putting it down to grief. Normally, a night's sleep it clears her mind for days, weeks, sometimes even months. But lately, it's barely getting her to sleep. In truth, Zig only left so much before passing, and I've been rationalizing it, watering down somehow. Tomorrow she will be as absent as she was today, wondering why the parlor is unkept, and tomorrow night another struggle to get her to take the stuff. I wish your father was here. He would know what to do. Ah, look at me. I'm older than him, and I helped raise him. For goodness sake, and yet I look to him for wisdom, even in death. Would you larger dose work? Would a larger dose work? Larger, yes, you know the larger. Perhaps, but I will run out. But then I will run out. What then? These nights have been tough on your mother. I dare to think her health if she doesn't get these few hours of sleep. However, inducing they are. Is there any way to make more? Albrin's body dropped for a moment, and as his guard fell, I could see how old he really was. It is to my great shame that I never mastered the writing word. But maybe, if I showed you the recipe, the original, with these notes, you will be able to distill a better potion than me. I can take a look, certainly. He regained his composure, and my brief window into his reality was shut. Okay, let us get some sleep. We'll meet in your father's study tomorrow morning, and I will give you what can I do? Give you what I can. I nodded, unprepared of this entire incident. If my mother wasn't asleep on the floor before me, and Albrecht, sleeves rolled up, wasn't tidy the mess around her, I would have sworn the beer had been bad and caused me to hallucinate. As I left them prepared for sleep, I could feel my hangover creeping up on me already. Interesting. Oh, I was about to end the episode, but no. I was awoken by voices. My mother cleared now that she has been any time since my return. But for how long?
Not long. A few days, a week at most.
Excuse me? Okay. I can't wait that long. Other voice replied, but I could not hear what it said. What in the fudge? So, what do you need me to do? Again, another voice was indescribable from here, as if it were whispering now. I could tell from the echoes that the voice came from the hall below me. What's with this mucus and... No, you can't ask that.
I'm afraid that nothing else will suffice.
Oh, the spellbook. Oh, my health meter. I awoke with in a cold sweat. Loose memories of a dream chased away by the morning light. Starting from chapter 3, you can click the time of day icon in control bar to advance the time between morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Okay. Well, that is actually a good point for us to end this episode of The Necromancer's Tale. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and if you found this video being your... Let's try that again. Thank you everybody so much for watching this episode of Necromancer's Tale. If you happen to found this video you're liking, please leave a like, and press that lovely little subscribe button that is, I think around over here. Press the button, subscribe to the channel, and see what else I have done. There's multiple videos that you want to see, multiple live streams even, with weird stuff happening, like you have seen on the channel trailer. Thank you, and I will see you all in the next time. Take care, and bye bye!